So I, 16F, am in the first year of cooking school, and this guy from my class, let's call him Mike, is in the second year. And our school has these days where people can come eat the food that students make in the kitchen. And that's all 4 years together, and Mike and I are in the same lunch group. And as he is a second year, he is supposed to guide the first years. But instead, he was acting like he was the best chef ever. But in a 4-5 hour class, I didn't see him even hold a pan once. And during those 4-5 hours, he was just shouting and cursing nonstop. He was screaming at the first-year kids and laughing when they made mistakes. At some point, I was on dishwashing duty with a friend of mine. And Mike came in whilst I was grabbing hot plates with a towel, and he told me I didn't have to dry them. And I told him I knew that, but the plates were hot as shit, and I didn't feel like burning my claws off, and he walked away. And like half an hour later, there was this plate or something that was just covered in soap, and I started cleaning the soap of because otherwise bacteria would build. And he came in and told me that I wasn't supposed to dry stuff. And I told him I cared more about health code than his half-baked orders. And I mumbled under my breath, "Asshole." And he turned around and asked me what I said, and I told him I said asshole. And I stand behind it. All you do is boss everyone around and scream at people. You might have to guide us, but you are not doing that. You are just acting like an asshole. And he told me that if I would just follow his rules, he wouldn't shout. And I told him I am following proper health code. That goes above your rules. The third year's rules, even the teacher's rules. Because if an old lady eats from a soap-covered bacteria-filled plate and dies, I don't need that on my hands. But I am conflicted because my parents and even some of my friends told me I should have just kept my mouth shut and waited to clean the plate when he left. Am I wrong for standing my grounds?